Good morning, dear students. We are learning about separation methods. Today we are going to learn about filtration. Principle is based on filtration of insoluble solid particles in a solid liquid mixture. Technique of separation of filtration. A filter paper made into a cone and is placed into a funnel or a strainer could be used for filtering out the solid particles into a solid liquid mixture.
Mary George ma'am, you are requested to please meet Alan sir in the old hall. I request Mary George ma'am to meet Alan sir immediately in the old hall. Thank you.
The solid particles remain behind on the filter paper while the liquid collects below. Example, filtration of chalk particles in water. It is the process of removing an insoluble substance from a liquid by allowing it to pass through a filter paper or muslin cloth. Muslin cloth is a very fine cloth. Filter paper is similar to blotting paper. It contains many small holes. These holes are large enough to allow water to move from it and small enough to block the insoluble impurities present in water. Since ancient times, the filtration process has been used to obtain pure drinking water. They used muslin cloth as a filter. The muslin cloth was wrapped around the neck of a pitcher or the container, and mixture of water is allowed to drop on it. Impurities are retained on the muslin cloth and pure water passes into the pitcher. We can use filtration process to remove or separate components of sulfur and water from their solid liquid heterogeneous mixture. First of all, filter paper is taken and folded. This is the method how we use filter paper for filtration process. First of all, filter paper is taken and folded to make it a semicircle. Semicircle filter paper is again folded. The folded paper is 4 folds. The folded filter paper is opened in such a way that one fold is on one side and 3 folds are on the other side. A cone is formed, and then this cone is fitted on the funnel and the mixture is poured on it and used as filtration. A mixture of water and sulfur is taken in a beaker. A funnel is placed on a beaker stand. The funnel is wetted with some water, and the folded filter paper cone is placed in the funnel. Another beaker is placed below the funnel. The mixture of water and sulfur is poured on the filter paper cone with the help of a glass rod slowly, so that the liquid stands below the edge of the cone. The water collected in beaker is clear and free from sulfur. The water thus collected is called the filtrate. Means the clear water which is collected in a beaker is called filtrate. The solid sulfur is left on the filter paper on the cone, and this is known as residue. Means the impurities which retain on the filter paper is known as residue. The filter cone is gently removed from the funnel and is dried to recover sulfur, and then we can separately we got water as well as sulfur. Filtration is often used in everyone's homes, laboratories and industries. Preparing tea and coffee involves filtration. Not only that, extracting or necessary something obtaining from boiling. So what we do, we boil by putting teas and coffee into that, tea leaves into that and coffee beans, and then we filter it. Then separation of porridge from the cooked rice is done by filtration. One of the most important application of filtration is the purification of water for drinking. This is done in almost every home. River or lake water is passed over layers of sand and other materials, that is gravels of different sizes, to filter off suspended particles before water is sent through pipes to our houses. In our body, blood is filtered by glomeruli of kidneys, so that is also filtration. Air conditioner and vacuum cleaners use filtration process to remove dust and pollen from the air, so that is also filtration. Filtration helps many industrial operations that and more efficiently and more smoothly that is done there. Example, oil rigs where crude oil is taken out use perforated tubes at the source to get rid of sand and debris on the way up when oil is brought up of the ground. Means while it is brought from the oil well, when crude oil is taken up, the tube which is passed through has got different perforation at different level. According to the weight of the debris or the waste, the debris is removed at the level by the time it reaches on the ground. Advantages of filtration process. Filtration process offer unique advantages such as continuous chemical free operation, means no chemical is involved, only the filter paper or the muslin cloth or some fine clothes are used to filter, so no chemical involved. Low energy consumption, no energy is involved into that. Easy scale up and hybridization with other processes, it can be mixed with other processes as well. The disadvantage, filtration does not kill the germs. The biggest disadvantage for purifying the drinking water is that it cleans the impurities but it does not kill the germs. Filtration does not filter the soluble impurities. It can filter only insoluble impurities. Filtration has a limitation of filtering insoluble impurities only. It is a slow process. So these are the disadvantages, but mostly we have advantages because it is chemical free purification, no chemical involved into that, and this can be easily done at home. So this is all about filtration. Thank you, children.